Yo, what is going on, everybody? Executives here coming at you with changes that Blizzard might make to Legacy, Vanilla, WoW, Classic servers, whatever you want to call it. Now, I'm going to bring up some very good points in this video, and I want you guys to watch all the way through. And also, the main reason why I'm making this video is because I want these questions to be asked to the developers. Number one question that I have for developers is patches. So on Light's Hope or Elysium or Nostalrius, the patches will start out, you'll start out playing patch 1.12, which is the end game final Nax patch where everything is all figured out. But you'll be starting as if there was none of the raids released, none of the other content released besides Molten Core. So then you'll have an AV patch, then you'll have a BWL patch, ZG, AQ40, so on and so forth. So I want to know what patch they're going to start on, if it's pre-Battlegrounds, if it's even patch like 1.0 or something like that. That's a very interesting question. Now, to go on to the real topic is, what do you think Blizzard will change? So in some of the posts and some of the questions that have been asked over the Q&A that happened today on Saturday, or the interview that happened yesterday, and there was a written interview online. Huge changes that might come. We might see Battle.net implementation. We might see, some sort of honor system change. We might see some sort of looting system change. None of this is for sure, though. It's all speculation. Like the developer said, he wants to give, and I quote, the best 1 to 60 vanilla experience that they could give. So this means that they're trying to do the same thing that Light's Hope or Elysium is doing, which is offering a Blizz-like, as if it were then experience. So a lot of questions come up, though, because, people don't like a lot of stuff. Especially if people play Legion, they're not going to like a lot of vanilla stuff. So he kept bringing up Upper Blackrock Spire, or Ubers for short. He said Upper Blackrock Spire is a 10-man instance. It is pretty dang long, and so he kept bringing up that they changed it to a 5-man instance in the Burning Crusade, and that some of the issues that he's having is if he wants to change it from a 10-man to a 5-man instance. Now I don't agree with it, even though Ubers is like everything you need from Ubers is for warriors, rogues, and casters. Like, everything drops there that people need. So it would be better to have a 5-man raid, because it would mean more raids with fewer people, meaning fewer people trying to get that loot. Another implementation that they might change. They might change the honor system. This is something huge. For those of you who do not know, basically the more you play, the higher rank you get. It's as simple as that. So if I play and I get 1,000,000 honor in a week, which is possible, by the way, then I will progress a lot more than someone who only got 500,000 honor. And that's just simple. Playtime. Some factors come in, like honorable kills, deaths, what brackets you're in, a bunch of technical stuff, but it just comes down to playtime. If you play more than the other person does, then you will get a higher rank than they do. So to reach rank 14, especially on early days of like Elysium and stuff, you had to play a lot to hit honor caps each week. So they might be changing an honor system. Another thing they might change are spawns, having a dynamic spawn system for mobs at low level. Now for Light's Hope, I'm going to stop calling it Light's Hope. I'm going to call it Elysium. For Elysium, when the Elysium server first launched, there was 15,000 people that were trying to log in. So if you can imagine even a fraction of that, if 10% of the player base were all starting in the same exact zone, all those mobs are dying extremely quickly, and there's a bunch of issues with mob tagging. There's a bunch of issues with trying to get the quest items or the specific quest mob that you need. So do you think Blizzard will up the spawn rate of certain mobs? Do you think that Blizzard will keep it the same? Do you think that they will do what they do in retail, which are phasing? If there's a group of 50 people over here and I can't see them, or if there's a group of 50 people over here, they will be in their own phase, and then until I get close enough, then I'll see those 50 people. I don't know. Those are all changes to think about. And I encourage you guys, if you know there's a next developer Q&A. Even, I mean, BlizzCon isn't over. We still have one more day till Sunday. But these are all questions that need to be asked. What are the changes that are going to happen? What patches what patch is the server going to be launched on, and how are they going to do content? Are they going to release it patch by patch like Elysium does? Um, Another question to ask, are servers, are there going to be specific PvE servers, specific PvP servers, also for regions, Oceanic, United States, Europe servers? All those are very, very good questions to ask, and I might even try and get a hold of one of these guys to do an interview with. But yeah, anyways, if you guys have any suggestions or changes that you want to have implemented yourself, just leave them in the comment section below. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.